Welcome to reading class. We're going to get started today with our story. It's called A Brave Journey. It looks like this. This is your page, A Brave Journey, Part 1. A Brave Journey, Part 1, number 11. Now the reason it says Part 1 is because on Friday we're going to read the second part, Part 2. So this story is in 2 parts because it's a little bit of a longer story. We're going to get started with the first paragraph. Ready? The year 1925 was a scary year for the people in Nome, Alaska. Many children were getting sick and dying. Dr. Welsh knew he needed medicine quickly, but it was January and a very harsh winter. Getting the medicine all the way into Nome would be difficult, especially since it was 674 miles away. Stop there. So this was a scary year, 1925. Scary, that word means de miedo. So this year brought a lot of miedo to the people of Nome, Alaska. Do you know where Nome, Alaska is? It's in way up in the norte. It's above Los Estados Unidos, next to Canada, way in the north. It's a very, very cold place. And it says that they were having a harsh winter. What does a harsh winter mean? Well, that's when the clima is very duro because it's very frio and nothing is really outside. Let me try this again. It's hard to be outside because the clima is so cold and everything is freezing. Getting the medicine to Nome, they said, would be difícil. ¿Por qué? Porque the distancia es bien largo. 674 miles away. That's a long way away. Let's keep reading where it says planes were. Planes were the fastest choice, but not the safest. The planes needed to be repaired. Also, the pilot would be flying in a blizzard. Both the pilot and the medicine would likely freeze. The medicine might get there in 6 hours or not at all. Still, one brave pilot was willing to give it a try, but he couldn't even get his plane off the ground. Stop there. So where it says the planes were the fastest choice, so they were the más rápido, but not the safest, not the más seguro. ¿Por qué? Porque the planes needed to be repaired, reparado. They needed to be fixed. They needed to arreglar the planes. Plus, the pilot would be flying in a blizzard. What's a blizzard? That's a tormenta de nieve, right? Oof, it would be very hard to see because what color is nieve? Blanco, right? It's white. So if all this nieve is coming down, whoosh, 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 put your hands in front of your face like this. Can you see very well, especially if you stop right here? No, there's a lot of things that you can't see. And that's what nieve would be like, but even worse, you wouldn't be able to see. Also, their planes were not like our planes. The ventanas were more open. They didn't have heat inside, no way to make sure that everything was nice and warm on the inside of the plane. So the medicine might get too cold, and even the pilot, the one flying, might freeze. So that would not be good. Still, aún así, one brave pilot, un pilot con valor, he was going to intentar, but he couldn't get his avión off the ground. Let's read that last sentence at the bottom. They would have to find another way to get the medicine to the children of Nome. So they needed to find an otra manera to get the medicina to Nome. And in our second part, which we'll read on Friday, we'll find out what that way is. But for now, turn your paper over to this side. It says, number these sentences in the order that they happened in the story. So your sentences say, the medicine was far away, Planes were the fastest way to travel. Many children were getting sick. The plane was not able to fly. What was the first thing from our story? Think, think, think. What do you think was the first thing? What started the story? Many children were getting sick. So put a number 1 by many children were getting sick. ¿Están de hijos? They were bien enfermos. So, what was next? The medicine was far away. That's number 2. The medicine was far away. Now it's up to you to decide which one is 3 and which one is 4. Planes were the fastest way to travel, and the plane was not able to fly. Which one is 3? Which one is 4? Number 2 says, how will the medicine get to the children in Nome, Alaska? So now you have to think, what do you think is going to happen? Write a sentence, so escribir una oración, telling how you think the story will end. So, ¿cómo piensa usted esa historia va a terminar? Then draw a picture of that ending below. So, escribir su oración diciéndome cuál usted está pensando que va a pasar esa historia, y entonces dibujar una photo of what you think is going to happen, a picture aquí. Okay? That's all you need to do for today. I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday. I love you very much.